Chad and Ryan here from C&R Reviews. It's time to do the final review on the M&M M10 Ak-47. These have been very interesting rifles for us. We were looking for something that was going to be super reliable, something for that shit hits the fan moment if it ever was to happen.
With cheap ammo.
With cheap ammo, that's right. And we definitely wanted the 7.62 x 39 round. You could find them for $4 a box. Sometimes even cheaper than that, and we wanted something where we could shoot steel out of it without really even worrying or even contemplating damaging the weapon at all. So these were great options. Ryan's going to go ahead and tell you guys about the features of the guns.
Alright, so these guns actually did come with a regular Tapco kind of standard stock, that just kind of the straight AK style stock. We both had different stocks hanging around with different buffer tubes. Mine from my Saiga 223, and I put on a Magpul CTR stock on a CAA buffer tube, and then Chad put a Tapco T6 stock that I had hanging around as well. And it just made the guns look that much better and feel that much better when you're shooting. These did come with the M&M Hogue grip. Now, it is a Hogue grip exactly. Like if you go and buy a AK-47 Hogue grip, it looks exactly like this, except for one little thing. Rather than saying Hogue, it says M&M right here on this little thing. So, but that's it. So, it does come with an aluminum quad rail up front. It is nice and sturdy. I've heard a couple guys complain that that it's too tight on theirs and that it's causing accuracy issues. Both of ours have been fine. They're not too tight. They're nice and sturdy. We haven't seen any accuracy issues caused by the quad rail. And I actually put a Magpul little vertical foregrip here on mine, and it's nice and sturdy there, guys. So now let's touch on the sights. This is an RPK style sight. If you guys are not familiar with the RPK, it's like the AK-47's big brother. It's huge. It's a big, well, it's a light machine gun, basically. It competes really well with like the M60, M249. And the cool thing about these sights is they're windage and elevation adjustable without having to mess with your front sight post. Now, we've had a few guys make comments about, hey, my gun shoots really high, hey, my gun shoots really low. Even with this fully adjusted, I still can't get it. This is not the only sight adjustment on this weapon, though, guys. You can unscrew the front sight post to make it a little bit taller if you're shooting high. Make your front sight post a little bit taller, and that'll help out with the elevation adjustment on your RPK sight in the back or your rear sight. Yeah. Or you can actually screw it in more if your gun is shooting low, and that'll bring the muzzle up. So that's just some of the basic features. Other than that, it's standard AK style safety and everything. It does have a muzzle brake on it, or a flash suppressor, whichever one you want to call it, which is kind of a cool feature because a lot of the basic AKs don't come with a threaded barrel where you can do something like this. And it costs, I don't know, $100, $150 from a gunsmith to get your barrel threaded. Some like the Saigas, they don't have the threads. Some of them do, some of them don't, but they're covered underneath a shroud. That needs to be cut off. That's just a big pain in the ass if you're if you're going to do that. So these come already ready to go.
Definitely. So the other thing too is that it also comes with a G2 trigger and hammer, which makes it really nice. It makes the trigger really light and crisp. Also changes the trigger pull itself. Instead of like the standard Saigas that aren't converted, they actually have a trigger pull designed for Monte Carlo. It's more of a hunting rifle trigger pull. So it's a little bit different angle. Other than that, guys, as far as quality goes, you know, we've also heard from some people saying that they're not the greatest welds and they're not pretty. You know, and I absolutely agree 100%. These are not pretty guns, but then again, they're not designed to be. They're designed to be just shit hits the fan guns, really. Ryan and I got these for $470 each at Sportco in Fife, Washington. And unfortunately, I got bad news for you. They have actually increased the price to $630, and that is due to the high demand, and that is also due to the low availability of the guns.
And also a little bit due to the election.
Yeah.
And the pending NATO, what is it, NATO arms agreement?
Yeah, arms treaty or whatever. So there's a lot of people going out and buying AKs, and unfortunately the prices are going up. So if you can find them for $630 or less, I think it's a great option, especially when you consider that Wassers, like a Wasser 10, is going to run you about that same price. And you're going to start to see all of them go up just a little bit. Now an Arsenal setup with this is going to run you close to $900.
Yep. And a converted Sega like we did, taking it from the basic hunting carbine to something that looks like this, it costs close to $1,000.
Yeah,
just doing the work yourself.
It's very expensive, guys. So this is a great option if you're looking to already get something that's already pre-done. Other than that, as far as reliability goes, both of these have over 700 rounds for these guns. They have functioned flawlessly. We have no complaints. They actually haven't been cleaned, but the first initial cleaning that we did when we first got the guns, they were covered in crap and goop and all kinds of nasty stuff on the inside.
And some of it comes out of the seams and stuff as you shoot.
That's right.
So you're going to have to keep cleaning the rifle.
Now, one thing to be aware of is that we noticed today Ryan's receiver actually has a little bit of rust on the receiver part of it, on the base. If rust does become an issue, guys, Ryan and I both recommend for you to Duracoat the gun or do something with the finish. Either put some type of lube on there, Tetragun works really good, or something to help combat that rust. Because if it's going to happen now, it's going to eventually spread. It's going to become a bigger issue later. Other than that, guys, we highly recommend these. Go out and check them out. My final thoughts on the gun is that for the price, I don't really think you can beat it. They have just been a lot of fun to shoot. People who complain about the accuracy and stuff with them, remember, guys, even though this says that this can go up to 1,000 meters, the gun is really not designed for that. I don't even care about those. I'm more just adjusting, and whatever it comes out to be, I think I have mine set at 300 yards, and that's to shoot, or I'm sorry, 300 meters, and that's to shoot at 150 yards, somewhere around there. So
I actually do too.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned. So mine also shoots low, but by just adjusting that stuff, like we said, adjust the front sight post if that does become an issue. So final thoughts, go out and buy one of these. They're awesome.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for a cheap AK that's going to be reliable, and you know, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg and have a full nice setup like this, these are a great option. The only flaw that we're seeing is the receiver finish, and that's it. So take some engine paint or Duracoat or Cerakote or powder coat, hell, whatever you want, and tape it off and spray it, give it a good coating on there, and you know, that should be fine. That should work out great.
I will most likely end up doing a video showing us Duracoating this, just to show you guys how it turns out and stuff. So look forward to that. Other than that, this is Chad and Ryan here from CNR Reviews. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a good day.